Winning Blueprint presents.
5 minutes or less.
Had so much success with it before. I'm back with it again, the 5 minute or less series. Welcome, I'm your host Lou. Thank you for joining me. Back with the 5 minute or less series. And it's the schedule release variety. Here with the San Diego Chargers, I got 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get started. So you look at the schedule, and the first thing that jumps out to me is primetime games. I always look at the primetime games. Chargers have two on the slate this year. Your Thursday night tilt, week 15 at Denver. That's going to be a tough one. They're the team that you need to get through if you want to win this division. You look at Monday Night Football, week 1, you've got the Houston Texans on that doubleheader of that Monday night 1-2 punch that they like to put together for the first week of the season. Look, Texans are a really good football team, and they're starting to turn into a perennial powerhouse in the AFC now. Are they good enough to win the Super Bowl? Probably not. But they're going to be a tough test for you to go against in week 1 coming out of the gate. We're going to see how you respond playing against a really good football team in the Houston Texans. You look at the divisional games for the San Diego Chargers. Oakland, week 16, you got them at home. You got to go to Oakland in week 5. So 2 games against the Raiders, one toward the end of the season, one toward the beginning of the season. You look at the Chiefs, week 17, you're at home. So you finish up the season at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a solid home game at the end of the season. You don't know what that game is going to mean. It could mean everything. It could mean absolutely nothing. It could mean a division or a playoff spot, or it could just mean you getting to 500. Who knows? But it's good to know that it's at home. You look at week 12, Kansas City on the road. Got to go to Kansas City. Got to go to Arrowhead. You were able to go there and really beat up the Kansas City Chiefs last year. Let's see if you can have that happen again in 2013. You look at Denver. This is the team standing in your way of getting this division. Week 10, you got them at home. Week 15, we talked about this already. That's a Thursday night tilt. You got to go to Denver on prime time. Let's see how that one turns out. You look at anomalies. And for me, an anomaly is any quirk on the schedule that sees you play 3 or 4 consecutive games at home or away, 3 out of 4 at home or away, or 4 out of 5 at home or away. The NFL frowns upon really giving teams 3 straight games home or away, or 4 out of 5 home or away. They really try to stay away from that, but they can't avoid it at all times. But it's rare. You have a 4 out of 5 anomaly on your schedule, and that's usually rough, but not in this case because it's a home anomaly, not an away anomaly. And so 4 out of 5 at home, you'll take it every day of the week. Week 13, Cincinnati. Week 14, Giants. Week 16, Oakland. Week 17, Kansas City. So you finish up with 4 out of 5 at home to finish out the season. That's as good as you can finish a season right there. Only way it can be better is 3 straight at home. And 4 out of 5, you'll take it every day of the week. You got some divisional opponents at the end of your schedule in Kansas City and Oakland, but hey, 4 out of 5 to finish up your season, not bad at all. You look at the away anomaly and look, 3 out of 4 on the road. And it's tough because it's at the beginning of the season. You look at week 2 at Philly, week 3 at Tennessee, week 5 at Oakland. So early on, they're going to test you. You get the immediate home game coming out of the gate, and then you got to go 3 out of 4 on the road. How will you respond? Will you get 2 of those road games? Will you get 1 and get the one at home and split and go 2-2 there? You win the first one against Houston on Monday night, get 2 of these, you start the season 3-2. You'll take that. Let's see how you weather this storm early on in the season, because 3 out of 4 is tough on the road. You look at bye week, week 8. That's a solid bye. I mean, that's basically right down the middle. That's what you want. You want a bye week right around 8, 9, or 10. And you got 8, you'll take it. You look at COTSI games. And COTSI games for me are simply games that you circle on the calendar. And for me, week 10 versus Denver. You're at home. That was the scene of the crime last year. And the Broncos are returning to the scene of the crime. That's when your season, for all intents and purposes, was ended. You went from a 24-0 lead at the half to losing the football game 35-24. And you never rebounded from that game. That was the one that really sent you into a tizzy in 2012. And so if you are the San Diego Chargers, that's a big game. At home, you got to take care of business. You want to win this division? You got to beat Denver. You need to beat them at home week 10. You look at the timeout. on your schedule. And for me, every team has a timeout on their schedule where you take a step back and analyze the schedule. 5 of your 6 division games are after week 9, including 3 straight to end the season. Your final 2 are at home. 4 of your last 5 are at home. So that's a nice scheduling quirk for the San Diego Chargers. 5 of 6 games in the division after week 9, including 3 straight to end the season. And 2 of them are at home. The final 2 are at home. So, look, you got to be playing your best football after that bye week. That's what that means. After the bye week, which is week 8, you got to come out and you got to be ready to play football because you got 5 divisional games staring you right in the eyes after that bye week. And a lot of them come toward the end of the season. So you got to be prepared to play your best football down the stretch. And that's what the San Diego Chargers are accustomed to doing. Let's see if you can pull one of those rabbits out of the hat in 2013. And that's the San Diego Chargers. Schedule release in 5 minutes or less.
5 minutes or less.